Hi, my name is Dr. Toledo. I am a board certified psychiatrist practicing in the state of Florida. I'm a Jungian psychiatrist and I've dedicated my life to integrating alternative medicine with traditional medicine. And I'm going to talk today a little about what's coming up after the full moon in Libra that we had on April 12th. And the people who have been following me know that we have been going through a lot of reassessments and changes, especially in our relationships, our boundaries, our habits, and the things that we want to leave behind so we can have a brand new start. It's very interesting because I just saw a patient and he just told me that he had been drinking alcohol every day, like 2 drinks or maybe 3 a day of bourbon. And he suddenly, after I increased his medication the last time, had the realization that he wanted to maybe see if he was addicted to alcohol. So he stopped drinking by himself, not completely, but just by himself, which is what I always say. It's not about necessarily eliminating things 100%, but changing your relationship to it. Like alcohol, what is your relationship to it and how can you change it to make it something that it's healthier for you? It's and same thing with food, same thing with anything that you're struggling with. How do you change that relationship? It doesn't mean eliminating things 100%. Obviously, there's things that you should eliminate 100% in life, but sometimes little tweaks will do the whole difference. And he realized that alcohol was making him depressed. Alcohol was obstructing his ability to think clearly. Alcohol was affecting his sleep. It was affecting his thoughts. It was affecting his GI system. He was having issues with diarrhea that were chronic, and once he stopped drinking, the diarrhea went away. He just decided he's not going to drink by himself anymore, only when he's with someone else, and there's a reason, and then 1 or 2 drinks, and that's it. So that was amazing. So I'm seeing a lot of that. I'm seeing a lot of people that have been able, and he's not struggling, which is the interesting thing. A lot of people are not struggling with the decision. They're just being able to make it, and that's it. So it's very interesting. The other thing that I'm seeing after that full moon is like we are feeling lighter. It doesn't mean that we're ready to move ahead completely 100% with things, because we still have like Mars in Cancer, and it's gonna still not direct, and it's still not in Leo, and Cancer is not happy there. But anyway, Mars is not happy in Cancer. But anyways, I'm seeing also this inner harmony thing. Like people are being able to stay in a inner state of harmony for longer, and when things come that are not what they planned, it's harder to get them out of harmony. Like we're being able to value that to such an extent that we're not allowing things that happen on the outside to alter that. And at least my partner and I, we have made the conscious decision that we're going to flow. We're going to flow with everything that comes, because we understand that everything that comes is perfect even when we don't understand it. And this is something that I learned when I was teaching Course in Miracles. I developed this little saying that helped the people who were taking Course in Miracles with me, and has helped me throughout my life with the last 20 years that I've been a teacher in Course in Miracles. It says, do not force, do not resist, just flow. It's perfect even if I don't understand it. Again, don't force, do not resist, just flow. It is perfect even when I don't understand it, because I think when our ego has an agenda, and that agenda is not fulfilled for any reason, there's some obstacle, some stop in the way we thought things were going to go, we offer resistance to that, and we either try to force it or to resist what's coming up and not embrace it. And then when we do that, we start losing energy. If you think about things in terms of energy, that creates a friction with the event in which you're going to lose energy, and you're going to lose inner harmony, because you go into a state of fear. It's not a state of love. You're perceiving this as something that is bad, so you want to change it. You're not accepting it as the universe being perfect, and the universe bringing you exactly what you need, even if you don't understand it, because the ego wants to understand it or to control it. So allowing that space to pivot from saying, okay, maybe this is better, that the way my ego thought this was gonna go and allow it to happen, I think it's so powerful. And for example, yesterday we went out and had to have dinner with a couple friends, which was great because they're also working actively and consciously towards being better people. So when we ordered our food, we ordered my partner and I, we ordered garlic broccoli as a side to share with them, and white rice, and then we ordered some pork thing. And it seems like the guy was a young man, didn't put our pork order in, so they brought everything but the pork, and we asked for it like two times, and he was like, he didn't understand. I don't know, he was like, or he was afraid to say he had forgotten. So finally, when we realized we were not getting any more food, we just looked at each other and went like, nah, it's okay, I'm almost full. And then our friends were like waiting for our reaction and waiting for our negative reaction, and it never came. We were like, okay, cool, maybe it's better. Yeah, it's late, it's okay, I don't want any more meat now. And if anything, we'll eat something at home when we get home. And we're so cool about it. Our friends were like, and you're not gonna react? I'm like, no. And then the guy was trying to not come to the table, because I think when he realized what he had done, he was like a little, oh my god, they're gonna go off on me, and we never did. So I told Clinton, our friend, I said, you know what, Clinton, it's so hard to get into this state of inner harmony that we have both consciously decided that we're just going to flow with life and anything that comes our way and just go from there. And what happens is that when you do that, instead of reacting from a space of crisis and fear and, you know, negativity, you're just pivoting into saying, maybe this is the best. And then you can ask or see if there's any actions that you need to take, but you're doing it from another space. It's not the space of fear. And the importance of that and of maintaining that harmony at this point is that the things that are coming are going to try to create in us a lot of fear. And it's very important for us to maintain that sense of inner harmony and to learn to not react to things from a space of fear. Try to stay in a state of harmony. Understand that maybe the things that are happening are the best, even when we don't understand them. And then you can ask for guidance or think clearly about what is your next step, instead of doing it from an impulse that comes from fear. Okay? I think that's what the universe at this point is trying to get across to most people. And I congratulate also any of you that have been able to kick any bad habits, or have been able to kick out of your life people that were toxic, or whatever it is that you decided that you're leaving behind after all this process that we've been through in April, which has been, well, the last few months, but April has been like crazy difficult in that sense. Okay? I love you all. Take care. And I hope everything continues to be great for you guys. See you later.